I'll be showing you 3 simple ways to reduce your abandoned cart for your Shopify store so you can start generating more revenue and start getting more customers. Let's dive right into it here. So the first way you're going to be reducing abandoned carts is to be able to contact customers on multiple platforms. There are so many platforms to contact customers with, from email to SMS, push notifications, to Facebook Messenger, to WhatsApp, and more. If we go to the Shopify App Store and search for abandoned cart, there are tons of apps here that all do that for us. They make it super easy to set up automated sequences so you don't have to worry about it. Shopify's standard procedure when you first install the plan, you get 1 email or you can send them out manually, but you want to be using these apps, plenty of which have free plans to contact your customers again. Maybe they were busy when the middle of their checkout sequence started. They were going to get back to it, but they just didn't have the time. Remind them about the product, remind them about their order, the benefits. Maybe the item is going to go out of stock soon. Make sure you're contacting them on multiple platforms. Each platform is going to have a different open rate. For example, text message has quite a bit higher percentage open rate than things such as email. So you want to be utilizing multiple platforms. Let's go to our second tip here, and that one's going to be persistent. You don't want to send 1 email. They might not even read this. Maybe they look at it and they're busy again and they're not going to come back. You want to be using an automated sequence to contact them using multiple platforms at multiple times. To note, you want to not make sure you're too spammy. You don't want to send 100 emails, but typically 2 to 4 is what I've seen Shopify stores implement for their abandoned cart automated sequence. So maybe it's 2 hours after the customer has added something to their cart or started their checkout sequence, you send them an email saying, hey, we reserved your items, come back and finish your checkout. Maybe it's 12 hours after that, then maybe 24 hours or 72 hours for that 4th email. You don't want them to be too tight together. You do want them to be gathered up closer to when the customer is ready to check out. You don't want to wait 2 weeks to send your first email. That's going to be too long in between when they were interested in buying something to when they went and saw your email. So that's tip number 2, and that's to be persistent and don't give up on that first email. So the third and final tip here is going to be to offer discounts. How much would you be comfortable giving in a discount to get a customer to purchase something? This is going to give them that extra little nudge to come back to your store and complete their purchase. Maybe it's 5%, 10%. This is really going to depend on how much you're charging for your product. Maybe even something like free shipping, but any discount can help get a customer back into the checkout sequence. And you can wait to maybe your 2nd or 3rd email as kind of a last ditch effort to get them to come back to your store. But there are tons of e-commerce retailers that do this. I know personally, sometimes I will go into a Shopify store, add something to the cart, begin the checkout sequence, and wait to see if they send me a discount code, which many stores often do. So if we go over the 3 tips here, the first one is to be utilizing multiple platforms for your automated checkout sequence reminders. Make sure you hit them with different platforms, some of which are going to be more effective than others. It's going to depend where you're advertising. There are plenty of tools to help automate this sequence in terms of collection of things such as email addresses and phone numbers, as well as sending out those notifications. The second tip is to be persistent. Make sure you're sending multiple follow-up reminders to help them check out something to your cart. These are all going to be automated, so it's going to be very little effort on your end besides the initial setup. The third and final tip is to offer discounts. Make sure you are giving that extra little push if a customer is not purchasing something. Before I go, I want to mention our sponsor, Profit Calc, the one-click profit calculator available for your Shopify store. All you have to do is to select the date range you're looking for to get one-click profit calculations. It's going to sync seamlessly with your different ad accounts, as well as many cost of goods sold options, so you can get everything in one dashboard, as well as a ton of different detailed analytics. This is going to allow you to make better business decisions for your store, as you can have a clear understanding of how it is performing financially. There's a link in the description below to access your free 15-day trial. If you search Profit Calc in the Shopify App Store, you can find it there as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.